Hi everyone, I just wanted to very briefly cover who I am first of all and what your Canvas is going to look like for your class and what I want from you. I'm only creating this introduction video because there are several on my roster that I have not had the pleasure of having in class before. Those of you that already have had me in class and understand Canvas quite well and you know who I am, you're free to go. I will see you in Canvas and see you when your assignments are due. If you have any questions, let me know. The rest of you, hi, welcome, and my name is Mrs. Miller. Very clear up here. I am going to be your tour guide through economics over the next 5 weeks. And every one of our instructors set up Canvas a little bit differently. So I just wanted to walk you through, not only introduce myself, but I wanted to walk you through how I have my Canvas set up. I want to be very clear about things. So you'll see all the tabs when you actually get into Canvas. On the left-hand side, you'll see a whole bunch of tabs. The only tab that I ever need you to refer to, forget the assignments, forget quizzes, tests, any of that stuff. All you have to pay attention to for my class is that cute little tab called modules. Everything that I need from you is accessible through modules. I have it set up per class. Right at the top, you actually have your textbook, which we have put for online resources. They're all in PDF. You can actually download those. You don't have to be online. So your textbook is all there ready, convenient for you right at the top. After that, you'll see everything in my Canvas under modules per class. So this one, the very first one, is set up to say class 1, Monday, April 20th. So this is what you have to go and find. Underneath all that will be all the things that I need from you. And you may look at this and say, oh my gosh, it looks like a lot. I promise it's not, if you actually look through it. First of all, most of the time I'm going to have some sort of reading from your textbook that's online. So I want you to read through chapter 1. That's all that is advising you to read through chapter 1. The second tab you'll see most of the time is a PowerPoint. This is simply your lecture that I would have given you in class anyways. I know that some people learn better visually, so I always provide a PowerPoint. So you'll see the PowerPoint in there as well. Then almost every single class, I believe in rewarding attendance. Attendance is very important to me. So I have some sort of in-class activity for every class. Now, because we meet Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we meet 9:30 to 1:30. I do not always expect you to be in Canvas between 9:30 and 1:30. I will usually release the class module the night before, usually about 6 p.m. the night before. So you have all the way from 6 p.m. until 1:30 p.m. to get in that in-class activity and the discussion question, which is next. Again, in-class activity is meant to be your in-class work. So behind that is a discussion question. It is exactly what it says. It's meant to engage you in discussion with your fellow students. So I will usually pose a question or two, and I'm looking for a response to that question, but I'm also looking for engagement with other students. A lot of places have online learning programs. There are other platforms such as Blackboard, things like that. Our platform happens to be Canvas, so I always put this in as a discussion question to help you engage with fellow students. So answer the question and then comment on another student's answer to that question, please. I agree is not an answer. I agree, and this is why is an answer that will count. And finally, at the end of everything, sometimes I'll include videos in here as well, so it might look a little fuller, a little bit more busy, but I promise they're just videos to help you understand the content a little bit more. But finally, I'll have in here your homework assignment. Now, during our regular classes, when we actually physically meet at Jamestown Business College, I have my homework assignments due at the beginning of the next class. However, because we are in an online format, and this has been a transition time for a lot of you, what I've done instead, as long as we are doing online classes for the time being until we can meet back in class, what I'm going to have you do, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I am going to assign homework, but it won't be due until the following Monday. Again, if you just look at it, if that's confusing, if you just look at it at the bottom of the assignment, when you click on any one of these tabs, it should give you information. So your in-class activity, 4:20, will tell you it is due 4:20 by 1:30 p.m. Your discussion question is due 4:20 by 1:30 p.m. They're due at the end of class. But your homework will be due, if you look at it at the bottom of it, it'll be due 9:30 the following Monday, the next Monday. It might not seem like a lot of time for Friday homework assignments, but it's at least giving you a break on Mondays and Wednesdays. So that is how I have everything set up. And again, if there's any questions, just literally email me. Communicate, communicate, communicate. I know you've seen the videos online, and I know that you may have had a difficult time throughout the last 3 weeks trying to get used to this online learning stuff. I promise there is nothing that we can't overcome if you simply communicate with me. Meaning, if you simply don't show up for a week, you're going to get marked attendance. The folks from our office are going to start calling. They're going to start trying to track you down and figure out why you're not doing your homework assignments, why you are not attending class. Remember, your Pell and your TAP heavily rely on your attendance. So if you just communicate with me, say I had a long day at work and I somehow couldn't get to my assignment, let me know and I'll work with you under almost every circumstance. But everything is laid up in my Canvas very easy. So I just want to make sure you understand that very clear. Again, I am your tour guide through economics. I think you're going to like economics. It's an easy subject matter. And everything here in my Canvas system is laid out under modules, very clear. If there's anything that is not clear, email me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you're doing your work after 9 p.m., you can email me, but don't expect a response until the following morning. I'm old, I need my sleep, so I will get back to you as soon as I can, possibly after my class the next day. But I will always answer your questions. So I look forward to working with you over the next 5 weeks, and stay safe until we can meet again. Any questions? Email me. Thanks, guys, and welcome to economics.